Good morning, friends. It is 4:30 in the morning on January 10th, 2025, and I am getting ready for my first ever solo trip to Walt Disney World. This is my first time vlogging in a really long time, so I hope that you guys join along on this adventure. It's gonna be one for me, and let's go do this. A flight that is at 8 o'clock, so it's not even like that early. I did have to get up what feels like early though. I will be leaving for the airport in like 45 minutes or so. I do have some stuff to get done before I leave, but I am excited. I'm nervous. I am prepared. As I said, this is my first time ever traveling for an entire vacation solely by myself. Doing things solo is something that I'm used to, but I will say Walt Disney World is like one of my happy places because I love to go with the people I care about. And this is an experiment. It's on my 2025 bingo card and my vision board, and this was a very last minute trip as well. I booked it about 2 weeks ago, and I know I'll be back this year, hopefully with Chris and my mom. So let's do some traveling. It is 4:53. I am a breakfast girl. I have the fit on. I am wearing pants and a sweatshirt. I'm also bringing my winter jacket. One of my lighter winter jackets. I will say I have heard all week that it's so cold in Florida. So I brought my winter hat and some gloves, and I am prepared. I have like sweaters, things ready. But this is what I'm wearing. I'm very excited. I also don't think it's gonna, there's one night it's supposed to be like a low of 43, so it'll be a little chilly, but I am like ready for colder weather in Florida because I go when it's like 90 degrees out. But I set myself up to have a bagel, and I am going to bring some snacks with me because I didn't get a lot of sleep last night, and I will absolutely be hangry at myself, other people. I'm gonna take care of myself this morning, have some food, and then I'm going to pack up the car in like 20 minutes and skedaddle. Okay, we are in the car. It is 5:27. I am all packed up and ready to go. I also wanted to say before I left, I love wearing this sweatshirt. Chris and I have matching ones. We got it from Box Lunch last year, and it just makes me feel very warm and safe. So I am very nervous. And so I wanted to feel warm and safe. I'm not nervous to go to the airport. I've taken myself to the airport multiple times. I have been on flights by myself multiple times. It's just more of like spending the entire time by myself, which is interesting. And I'm very introverted, so I'm kind of excited to see how I like this. On to the airport.
Bags or any coats or anything this evening. We have a completely full flight this morning, so we appreciate your cooperation.
Okay, so this is a little bit of a jump forward. It is currently 2:13 in the afternoon. I got to get picked up from the airport from Russ, from What in the World with Russ. That's hard to say, What in the World with Russ. And Russ was so kind to come pick me up from the airport. And then we ended up coming directly to All-Star Music, which is where I am staying. And we were able to check in at the front desk. I was able to check in at the front desk, and I so happened to be able to get a room early. I am staying in building 10 for the Calypso building, and I'm on the 3rd floor. I will show you guys a view of it in a second. I have never stayed in a preferred room, and now I understand why it's so nice. I'm very, very, very close to the main central building and also towards the buses. So it's a far less walk for most things, which is really, really nice. And then after I was able to just like quickly drop off my luggage, Russ and I went to go get some lunch over at the food court. I had the plant-based Korean, like whatever it is, Impossible Burger, Korean Impossible Burger. I'll like leave a thing here of what it is, but it was pretty tasty. I enjoyed it. I didn't video any of it because I was really hungry. I was like, give me some food. And then we checked out some of the new merchandise for 2025, which was really exciting because I haven't seen a lot of it in person. Clearly, I haven't been to the park since the new year. It's only 10 days into 2025. But now I unpacked. I'm going to show you guys the room very quickly. I am super excited because I have a king bed to myself. And I don't ever get to stay in king beds by myself, well, for the most part. And so it's very exciting. It feels like a vacation already. And this is one of the first times it feels like in a very long time that I am not being rushed somewhere. So I came back, unpacked, I did my makeup because I looked like I had gotten up at 3:30 in the morning. I put on these little ears and I just sat down to make this. And I'm gonna film some of the room. I have a couple of lightning lanes set up for Epcot, so I'm gonna make my way to Epcot in just a few minutes or so, and we'll go from there. I'm not really sure what it's gonna look like for later in the evening because I'm pretty tired. I'm also like really prone to migraines when I am tired, and that's something I want to avoid, but I do have all my medication with me just in case something happens, and I'll be prepared. I'm going to take care of myself this trip because if you're like me, sometimes I will push myself very hard at Disney. I'm not going to do that. I also pushed back all my lightning lanes for tomorrow at Magic Kingdom. I'm going to try my best to have a relaxing morning. If I do happen to wake up very early, I'm going to go to Animal Kingdom first and like walk around, say goodbye to Dinoland, maybe do a couple of things, and then head on off to Magic Kingdom. But I'm going to show you guys the room, and then we're going to head on off to Epcot. Okay, so if you know any other value resort, a lot of them look like this, at least if my camera would focus. The thing with this room though, because I know that All-Star Music is one of the only value resorts that has king-size beds. So keep that in mind if you're looking for something like that, if you want a bigger bed and it's just 2 people in your party. Chris and I stayed here back in August and we also got another king-size bed. But otherwise you would have one queen-size bed here and then another queen-size bed that is a Murphy bed, and you pull it down. It also looks like a table, but we have a table here. We also have a mini fridge. We have this coffee station. And once again, I've done other reviews of the value resorts, so you can always go and do another watch of another video. But I enjoy using these for the tea. I don't drink any coffee. But I tend to end up using this space for where I keep all my food. And that feels special to me because I end up eating breakfast here in the room. And oh, we also have a drawer here too. So we have another space for storage. We have some drawers here. I'm gonna open this one only because I don't have any stuff in it, but they're pretty deep drawers. And then over here, We have some more storage space and the safe. We have, hello, the TV, which it's trying to focus on me. It also typically has the schedule for the housekeeping, so you can check that out as well. And then what's different, I feel like, about this room in particular, also we have the Hey Disney thing over there. This feels different than other rooms. It has this adjoining wall that you could apparently have adjoining rooms. And then we also have this sort of like dedicated space. There is no full-length mirror, which I'm kind of disappointed about. But we do have a lot of storage space and closet space, and I brought my winter jacket with me. And we do have some nice lighting over here, and we have one of those cool vanity cosmetic mirrors. And then over here we have the bathroom. I will say these are all different than what I remember them being the last time, but I'm kind of excited to try them out when I end up taking my shower later. But that is overall the room. There are lots of power outlets and USB locations if you need to charge anything. But if I come over here, you guys can see I am right across from where the pool is, and then the main building is right here. So it makes it really, really, really convenient to go and do anything. I felt very lucky that I got my room early. Like I said, we're gonna head on off to Epcot. I have Living with the Land as a lightning lane, but I saw that it was shut down, or it was like temporarily closed, so I don't know what that means. I was thinking about maybe switching it to Figment. I would love to meet Sadness or Joy if they're over there too. I think Joy only meets over there now, but I just like want to have some relaxing time in Disney, maybe just like walk around World Showcase and see what's going on. I love seeing Command performance in the UK pavilion as well. I love me some British like 60s, 70s, 80s rock. So I definitely want to go and catch them. I have a lightning lane for Guardians. That's Chris texting me. So I'm excited to see what song I get. I have one for Frozen later, and then I want to see if the single rider line is open for Remy's Ratatouille Adventure. Last time I was here, it was open, and it saved me so much time because I literally just walked right on. I will also say this is a very different and unique Disney experience for me as someone that has been to the parks many, many, many times. Normally I'm with my family, and normally I'm with another person. I have been to the parks by myself before, just not on an entire vacation by myself. And so it's different that I get to do whatever I want. The last time I was here in November, I did do Epcot by myself for like most of the afternoon, evening. So that's like basically what I'm doing now. Off to the buses. We must have just missed one.